This is I'm Amelia, also known as the Martian Geek, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we gave a stunning performance. It even says so right in the job description. Also, I'm beginning to realize part of the reason why this channel tends to be so dead in the summer compared to the rest of the year. See, my house doesn't have air conditioning, so the only real way to cool anything off is either use the ceiling fan or open the window, and both of those create background noise when recording. So I'm pretty much limited to recording in the morning before it gets hot. For as much of a reputation as my state has for being cold, it's sure good at being hot in the summer, and by summer, that could mean anywhere from about halfway through May to halfway through October. Yeah. Anyway, back to the Gull Seaside Way, and my favorite overworld music. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Yes. Thank you so much for the last few days. No problem, it's been fun. Take care, and say hi to Matron Theresa and the kids for us. Don't worry, I will. Hey, you three. Huh? You're from Minoria, aren't you? You guys are bracers, right? We've got big trouble. What kind of big trouble? Hang on a sec. I need to catch my breath. Whew. Someone attacked Matron Theresa and the kids near Minoria. Whoa, say what now? No. Hey, are you alright? Keep your cool. This is no time to go fainting on us. I'm sorry. Please, tell us whatever you can. Okay. They were apparently assaulted by some strange group on the way back from the campus festival. The kids are okay, but Matron Theresa and that bracer lady got knocked out. You mean Karna? No way! They must have been highly trained. I would have contacted the guild, but communications are down at the inn. I didn't have much choice other than to run all the way here. I see. Well, thank you for your help. If you can manage it, would you go on to Rouen for us? We've got to hurry to Minoria. Okay, will do. Let's get going. Okay. Alright. And by get going, we clearly mean go back to Rouen against all common sense, because we have another chapter of Carnelia that we need to get. Fortunately, it's not too far away. Let's see. Is this the person? Well, that settles it. I'm going to have to give you this book. Okay, good. What do you mean why? Because life is full of contradictions. No, it isn't. Okay, so I actually forgot that that was so close to the city already. Now we can head to Minoria. I'm sure they can wait just a few more minutes, right? Let's see. Where's my map? Oh look, it's another of these things. Suddenly monster in the path. And oh my. Let's see. I don't think they're close enough to use those bonuses, but boy, Chloe sure can't take advantage of that critical hit. I mean, I guess she could use that, but I feel like this would be better. That really looks like it should be able to hit all four of them. And that seems to be the biggest AoE that she has. Okay, we'll go for those three. Yeah, well, they only deal 48 damage. Joshua, you have bigger magic radii. 0 damage. And 0 damage. And I wonder if I can use this to push them back into the area of effect of that spell. Or at least one of them. That would be a big no. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna hit a whole lot of enemies with these arts. But I've got some of them anyway. Yeah, when I get a chance, I really need to give Chloe some White Gehenna or Ariel. If as it stands, as good as her magic power is, she's not really that great at hitting a lot of enemies. Okay, that doesn't do too much damage. I mean, it's basically like the quest monster we had earlier in the chapter, except now there are more of them. Actually. No, it looks like magic is still the best way to go here. I'm really not worried about the sharks at all because they're slow. So I didn't hit the enemy in the back. And Estelle. I want to use magic with her. That only has 51 HP and it's about to cast. These things are weak. So die. I was just about to... Okay, it missed. I was going to say, hopefully they don't get to use their confusion-inflicting attack. And he can get rid of that thing. And all that's left is the plant. It got to watch its friends suffer and die. Wait, did Chloe have what sounded like a male voice clip there? That's weird. Yeah, for as many enemies are in this fight, it's really not that difficult. Unless, of course, you just have no decent multi-target magic. And even got some Sepith out of it. Partly courtesy of Estelle's Hurricane. Exterminated second monster in Gull Seaside Way. So almost kind of a mid-boss, that. To think of it, didn't I want to farm a quartz of some kind from those things? I forget what, but... let's see. Evade 2. Do I actually still need any of those? Because Estelle has one. Chloe has one, and Joshua doesn't. But he doesn't really have a place to put it, so it's probably fine. Okay, this is the part we need to go on the beach. We're pretty close to not having to walk across Gullside Way anymore, but we're not there yet. So, this should be the village in question. Well, wait a minute. That's the orphanage. Never mind, I have no sense of direction. In fact, we haven't gone past the... Okay. You'd think I'd remember this area more clearly given how much time we've been spending in it lately, but I also haven't had that many opportunities to record lately. So I'm just gonna blame it on that. Alright, so here we are in Minoria Village. Now what? Well, let's see. Don't think we need to go to the Elder's house. The kids were mugged. When does it stop? Okay. But... maybe we need to go to the lighthouse? Nope. Actually, maybe I just need to keep going. The highway is this way. We have to, okay. So we do have to find Matron Theresa first. So is she in the elder's house? I guess I didn't check the top floor of the inn. Ah, there we go. Oh, Miss Chloe. Everyone. Ah, it was so scary. Thank goodness you're all safe. Pardon me, but what about the others? How is Matron Theresa? Don't worry, they're not hurt. They haven't woken up, though, which has me a little worried. If I may, then, I'd like to see them. No doubt about it, someone used sleeping powder. Sleeping powder? Yes, there's still a faint hint of it in the air. It's probably the kind without side effects, so there's no real need for concern. Hey Clem, can you tell us what happened? I'll tell you. We were walking along the coast road with the bracer lady, and these strange guys in masks showed up out of nowhere. The bracer lady fought them for a while, but they surrounded her. She fought him to save us and Matron Theresa. That's why... There, it must have been so scary. They took an envelope from the matron. I wanted really bad to get it back. Mr. Joshua, I couldn't help her. Well, you do know what happened last time you tried something like that. Don't think that way, Clem. I know that Matron Theresa would just be happy that all of you are safe. That's why you mustn't blame yourself. But I don't believe this. Who would do such a thing? Whoever it is must be certainly skilled at hiding their presence. After all, the bracer wasn't alerted and Matron Theresa is unconscious. Chloe, I get the feeling that this was very deliberate. I'd say that the criminals were probably targeting the donations Matron Theresa had on her. If we find the money, we'll find the culprit. Yes, you're probably right. You seem a little calmer than earlier. Yes, in order to help the matron and the kids, I must compose myself. Regardless, we must find who did this as soon as possible. She's right, you know. Oh, hey, it's him. Ah! Agate. I heard what was going on at the guild. Looks like you gotten wrapped up in one heck of a mess. Hey, don't make light of the situation. Karna got hurt too. I know that, so quit your yapping. Karna's no amateur either. It'll take someone pretty skilled to beat her. How about you give me a quick rundown of what's been going on here? Okay. Huh. Alright then. There's definitely something weird going on. Weird how? Well, here's the thing. You know that Raven gang that was hanging out at the warehouse? They're all gone now. Warehouse is empty. Then, they must be the ones who assaulted Matron Theresa. I'm not so sure about that. I really doubt they'd have what it takes to get the upper hand on Karna. Yeah, that's true. They talk a big game, but I don't think they could back it up. Yeah, give them a single hard look and they shut right up. However, today they're suddenly nowhere to be found. Couple that with today's little incident, and what do you get? Like I said, something weird is going on. Even if they're not directly responsible for the fire, I do feel like they're involved somehow. Yeah, but this ain't the time to go checking that out. Come on, greenhorns, let's go. What are you talking about? Where are we going? You slow in the head or something? Obviously, we're going to the seaside path where the crime happened. How those idiots did it doesn't matter right now. We gotta focus on finding some clues as to where they are. True. Understood. We'll help. Wow, how did it get to be so late? This is no good. How are we supposed to search in the dark? Hey, what was that sound? Fashionably late. Oh, Zeke, where have you been? Oh, what the heck? That's Zeke. He's Chloe's Gyrfalcon companion. Wow, apparently I can't pronounce that word. Go me. Phew, as long as he's friendly. Scree! Scree. I don't actually know how falcons sound in real life, so... I am not an ornithologist. Thank you, Zeke. Now I've seen everything. So, Missy, what did your friend there tell you? The whereabouts of the ruffians who assaulted Theresa, evidently. It seems that he saw the attack. Ha ha ha, that's a good one. Nice going, Zeke. Yes, most impressive. Now wait 1 minute. You mean to tell me you actually believe that load of bull? We've seen him communicate several times. Hey, if you don't believe us, you don't have to come along. Come on, guys. Alright. Oh, wait up, you punks! Does seem like it's homing in on something, but... Come on, are we really following that thing? If this is your idea of a joke, it's not funny. It's not a joke. The matron and the children are like family to me. Fine, then. I thought you were yanking my chain, but I guess I'll tag along. Jeez, why don't you say what you really think? All that aside, we need to get going after Zeke. So, Mr. Grumpy Pants is now in our party. Do I need to change his orbit setup at all? Well, he has 3 locked slots, and he doesn't really do the magic thing, so... Probably not terribly important. Actually, do I have anything better than what he has? Let's see. I do have an attack 2 and a defense 2, so I may as well. And an HP 2, for that matter. Upgrades all around. So let's see. Shit, okay. Is that the way to the lighthouse? Let's go and check it out. I guess at least we don't have to worry about monsters on the path. Not that they'd be much of a threat to us anyway, especially with 4 people in the party. Dungeon theme on the overworld, that can't be a good sign. Just as I thought. The lighthouse is on! Nefarious! The Varennes Lighthouse. It belongs to the city of Rouen. If I remember right, there's a man who lives here all alone. Yeah, we met him. We gave him anchovies. This appears to be the place. I'm almost positive that the ones who attacked Matron Theresa and the children are here in this building. Which means that there's a high chance the perpetrators have taken over the lighthouse. And from the looks of it, that seems to be the only entrance. I guess that all there is left to do is to check it out for ourselves. Yes. Now hold on there a minute, girl. I want to see the truth with my own eyes. What are you talking about? I want to know why someone would do such a horrible thing like that. So please, take me with you. I can see where you're coming from, but... Oh, come on, don't act all stingy now. The only reason we knew about this place to begin with was because of Chloe. And I can guarantee she can handle herself. I mean, we took her all the way through this ethereal tower. So at least you don't have to worry about her getting in the way. Estelle, Joshua. Fine, have your way. But I hope you remember that these guys are the ones who put Karna out of commission. Make sure you don't let down your guard. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I guess it's decided then. Alright, let's hurry and check the place out. These guys again? Aren't they the ones from before? I swear if I wasn't looking at them with my own eyes right now, I'd never believe it. Hey, what are you all doing here? They're blankly motionless. Hey! Look out! Where are they getting this strength from? Dean, you son of a... Ellipses. This is just perfect. Now I don't know what kind of drugs you're smoking. But if I have to beat some sense back into you, I will. Raven Gang round 2. Okay, 1,980 HP, which I'm pretty sure is more than they had before. Go ahead and use some magic again. Oh, you weren't supposed to go that way. Let's see. Okay, I can't hit more than one of them with that. I actually need to keep an eye on my HP here. Ironically enough, Estelle's the only one who can hit all three of them right now. And got Ariel and a Sepith up bonus too, which is always nice. I feel like we don't actually need Sepith that much right now, but we will come Chapter 3. Come on, freeze the one who got the turn bonus. You know you want to. Ah, darn. Soul Infusion. Ah, boo. That actually is pretty substantial. Okay, down to the big boss. And Estelle missed. Good job. Wait, he can revive them? Well, that's a thing. That's an inconvenience. See if I can time an attack for the critical turn. Let's see. Actually, how much HP does Dean have? Still a fair amount. But Joshua was pretty fast. So not for next time. Go for the named character first. And they're gonna get a critical too. That they then wasted. You ain't beating me that easily. Oh, yes, we are. Bye-bye. And we got 27 experience from that. Okay. And boy, I am still short on time, Sepith. I can't believe it. These guys are 100 times stronger than when we dealt with them at the warehouse. They appear to be acting rather strange. I wonder what's going on. Looks like they're being controlled by someone. Controlled? Yeah, I agree. I'd say it's some sort of special hypnotic induction using a combination of drugs and suggestion. This allows the person controlling them to draw out their maximum physical potential. Can someone really do that? Of course, but they'd need to be pretty skilled to even attempt such a thing. And I can only think of one group that could pull off something like this. You have an idea who might be responsible? Yeah, possibly. There's no time to talk about it now. Let's head upstairs. The real perpetrators should be up there. Alright, let's go. Now, first let's heal a bit. Estelle took some pretty significant knocks. And let's use Agate's healing magic, since he doesn't have much other use for the BP. Anyway, Raven getting round 2 with Rice. Here they come again. Looks like we don't have any choice but to put them down the hard way. Come here. Yeah, I know you want to. Now I just gotta hope that Estelle doesn't knock all of them too far away to do anything. Oh good, thank you. Ooh, that actually hurt a good bit. And let's see, I kind of want to build up Agate's CP here. Yeah, sorry Estelle, good thing there's no friendly fire in this game, right? Got some feint. And that takes out the 2 grunts. Let's hope that this guy can't also revive them. Okay, let's rumble. Let's see. I keep thinking that she has her impede craft when she doesn't yet. Can we take him out before he gets the critical? Well, not if you're gonna do something like that. This is gonna hurt, won't it? Huh. Or he could reset. Did somebody have any impede quartz on that I'm forgetting about?
That's that. Let's move out.
Yeah, I guess Estelle must have managed to impede them. Or impede him. 50% success, which I suppose is a lot better than impede quartz tend to be in later games. I'm really sorry about this. I really don't want to fight with anyone being controlled, but this isn't the time to be holding back. We don't need to kill them, just knock them out. That's not nearly as easy to do in real life as it is in the movies, you know. And I probably should have healed Joshua, but oh well. At least you decided to go for okay. Might as well show off one of Agate's crafts. And poop. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to conserve my CP because, spoilers, these are not the only battles we'll have to deal with here. Actually... I wish it actually told you what the power of each of these was. I'm pretty sure Ariel is still my best bet here. Double feint, nice. And once again, just down to the main one. Let's delay him.
Should have done that.
Okay, round 3 done. So, what awaits us on the top floor? Mysterious empty room, and... Hey, you hear that? A job well done. Now we'll be able to blame this mess on those punks and everything will work out perfectly. So I take it that you're satisfied with our work? Yes, you've handled things nicely. But just to make sure, you haven't left any incriminating evidence, right? Haha, you got nothing to worry about there. And even when those fools regain their senses, they won't remember a thing. The lighthouse keeper shouldn't wake up until morning either. I'm relieved to hear that. With this, the matron of that orphanage should give up on her dreams of rebuilding it. And the series of incidents along with this arson will end up looking like the work of those lowlifes. You can get 2 birds with 1 stone. It's perfect. It was Gilbert all along! You're glad to see that our clients are happy with their work. However, if you don't mind me asking, what's the benefit in destroying that orphanage? That's the one thing I've been having a hard time understanding. Heh, please, if you really want to know so bad, I'll let you in on the secret. The mayor intends to transform that entire area into a series of very, very upscale vacation homes. Interesting. A scenic seaside area not far from Rouen City? What more favorable geographic conditions could there be than that for a vacation home? We'll build lavish estates there and then sell them off to the highest bidders. That's been the mayor's plan all along. Filthy corrupt capitalists. Now that's a ritzy plan if ever I've heard one. But I still don't get why it was necessary to burn the orphanage to the ground. Haha, think about it. Imagine trying to sell a luxury estate to someone with a ramshackle place like that marring the view. Not to mention all the little brats running around close by and making a ruckus. I see, something like that would definitely cut their value in half. But instead of going to an extreme like that, why not just buy up the place? Ha, you didn't really think that stubborn woman would sell off the land left to her by her late husband, did you? And if we were to haul away the burned-out remains while they were away and built something in its place, there's not much they could do, could they? Hehehe. And since they have no money to rebuild the place, they'll have no choice but to accept their fate. That was your reasoning. Could you be any more stereotypically evil? How long have you been standing there? For something like that? You hurt Matron Theresa and the children and burned their memories to ashes. You deprived those children of their smiles. For that? How did you know we were here? And before that, what are those lowlifes doing downstairs? Too bad for you, they're taking a long nap. And to think that the mayor was behind it all. Plus some faces we've seen before seem to be involved too. So, you know who we are, do you? We have been briefly acquainted with that red-headed bracer before. Ha! So running off like dogs with your tails between your legs and sicking some monsters on me means we're acquainted, huh? But now I've finally got you where I want you. Kill them! Kill them all! Now that they've seen my face, I can't let them walk out of here alive! It's unfortunate that you've fallen this far, Gilbert. Well, since this is a request from our client, I guess we'll just have to comply. Let's see what you've got, bracers. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just because you're a hired help, don't think that you're any less responsible. I think it's time to make you taste the power of the heavy blade. Cue boss fight. So, Shadow Weaver. These guys love to do that. It hurts a lot. And yeah. So, we're gonna Chaos Brand them. And hope that... Well, I guess I would assume it would stick. And we're gonna heal. Let's see. Joshua and... Okay, Estelle and Chloe need it. I think this is actually the first time we've heard this boss theme. Let's see. Go ahead and smash them. Oh man, what a waste of critical bonuses. Oh good. Like I said, I don't think Chaos Brand can miss except against an enemy who's outright immune to confusion, but... There we go, they're successfully confused. Go ahead, stab your teammate. Shadow weaving, Adora. Yeah, my first time playing this game, I did the same thing, and I managed to get one of them to deplete the other one's HP by half, just with one attack. And fortunately, that seems to be the case here, too. I think they do have an attack that can impede arts, and they can delay you. But at this point, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Have some heavy blade. And since they're well, that actually did still quite a lot of damage. Still did quite a lot of damage, I mean.
Let's move out.
So yeah, that wasn't too bad. This can't be. Gilbert, steward of the mayor, and you boys in black. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. Give it up and surrender. Ugh. You're pretty tough, I'll give you that. Going toe-to-toe with you hasn't disappointed me at all. Oh, they're gonna use the lighthouse keeper as a hostage, aren't they? Ah, the lieutenant's going to be mad. He warned us about this. We shouldn't have been as careless as we were. The lieutenant? Do you mean that guy wearing the red mask who was negotiating with the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised you know about that. It looks like you dogs from the guild are better at sniffing things out than we thought. Your insults are pretty funny considering we just gave you a serious beatdown. Now hurry up and throw down your weapons and surrender. Sorry, but we can't do that. What? What do you think you're doing? Don't move. Come any closer and this guy's brains are going to be splattered all over this place. And that's a problem how? What is the meaning of this? What do you intend to do by threatening your employer? You're wrong about that. You are not our employer, the mayor is. But whether it was you or the mayor here, the outcome would have been the same. We only cooperated with you because we shared a mutual interest. And we couldn't care less whether you live or die. But please, don't shoot me! Cut the tears and the crap. Don't think you can get away by trying to fool us with a show like that. Yeah, my leg! Ah, my leg! Gilbert? Looks like they were serious about what they said. If this isn't enough of a show for you, then how about we blow the brains out of the lighthouse keeper? He has nothing to do with this. If his life means anything to you, then I suggest you back up. Let's see, like over by the stairs. Seems we don't have much of a choice. Haha, that's right, do what you're told like the dogs you are. Oh, now you're taunting us. I guess we didn't beat you up hard enough. And it looks like this is where we bid you farewell. So why don't you go after him now? Wait, don't think you're getting away this time. Ah, yes, the Trail's tradition of we beat the boss, and then they taunt us and run away. A rope? These guys were seriously prepared for anything. I'm leaving you to take care of that idiot steward and the rest. What? I'm going after these guys. The rest of you report to Gene and ask him for further instructions. Now see, if we just had a long-range weapon, we could have been fine. But no, everybody has to use swords, sticks, and other such things in this party. Wait a minute. Wait, shoot. That's not what I meant. I was thinking me too for Chloe coming with them. So that probably cost me some bracer points, actually. Wait a minute. Where'd they even put the stolen money? We didn't say anything about the stolen money.